They burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to you're racist if you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin. They don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election, they got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were tolerant, thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa? Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed. Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them, he don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give y'all a chance, like maybe the left isn't nuts. I was wrong, cause y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. Wanna protest? Go hard. Wanna burn flags? Go off. But y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
If I give you one message to hold in your hearts today, it's this: never, ever give up. There'll be times in your life you'll want to quit, you'll want to go home. The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong. Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider. Embrace that label. Being an outsider is fine. Embrace the label. Because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. You must keep pushing forward.
This lion, he's the king of the jungle. Huge mane out there. He's so big. He's so hot. Now, the little lion cubs, they start messing with him. Biting his tail, biting his ears. He doesn't do anything. The lioness, she starts messing with him. Coming over, making trouble. Still, nothing. Now, the other animals, they notice this, and they start to move in. The jackals, hyenas, they're barking at him, laughing at him. They nip his toes and eat the food that's in his domain. They do this, and they get closer and closer and bolder, till one day, that lion gets up and tears the shit out of everybody. Runs like the wind, eats everything in his path. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals who he is.
And that is right. We are live. The Jackals, which is exactly what they are. I don't even know where to start with this one. This is probably something I didn't think to go live on, just because it was getting late and it was family day today. So I was with my family, but I'm like, I have to go live before the night's through. So we'll go live for a little bit. We'll kind of go over what happened. Obviously, we're going to go over some reactions. We're going to go some from reactions from the left primarily, and they're just absolutely disgusting behavior. I mean, what is taking place is just it's. When Trump said this is our final battle, the battle for America, I it was a good saying. Maybe made a good T-shirt. I didn't think it was really going to be a battle like he said, a war. They always talk about Trump said a bloodbath, the bloodbath on your guy's side. They're mostly the left is blaming Trump right now for the second assassination attempt, saying it's Trump's fault. He brought it on himself. We're going to go through some of that right now. We're also going to go through some who the shooter is. Where did he come from? Who is he exactly? What does he believe? Because they always want to try to tie him to Republicans in some kind of way. So we'll play this faggot's video. He's straight out the bat saying Trump's responsible. It's his fault for tweeting out hateful rhetoric. Bring this up because it kind of sums up a lot of it. We'll go through some other reactions, some other tweets, but I just thought we'll play this real quick because it's quite astounding. We'll play it first and I'll comment on it.
This cannot be the world we're living in. In one day, Donald Trump is rage tweeting, all caps, "I hate Taylor Swift." We've got JD Vance admitting that he makes up stories to scare people so the media will cover him. And we've got somebody allegedly taking shots around Trump's golf course. Allegedly. This was not the world we lived in until Donald Trump was in the national conversation. There was not chaos every single day. There was not fear and trauma and insanity every single day.
I agree with that part.
You feel like if you even turn off the news for 5 seconds, if you go camping with your family for 5 seconds, you're going to miss something that's insane and world-changing. The dude is a walking mental illness diagnosis for the United States. We cannot live in a world where Donald Trump is in the news every day, screaming about pets getting eaten, screaming about Taylor Swift, apparently suffering from an assassination attempt 2 months ago, apparently getting more shots again today. This is not normal. Republican voters,
apparently.
Do you guys want this? Do you want Donald Trump in your life every day like this? Do you want to wake up and live through every day like this? It's not okay. And we don't have to go back. We don't have to, he can't hurt us anymore. Just don't vote for him.
All right, faggot. Isn't that astounding? First of all, allegedly getting shot is what he said. Trump could have been shot. Maybe he was shot. We don't know that he was shot. How come Alex Jones is sued for, what was it, $1.2 billion because he said Sandy Hook may have been staged, and he took it back very quickly, by the way, and apologized to the family. But him even saying that at one point was cause enough to sue him for over $1 billion. Why are we not suing any of these leftists, saying the shootings are staged? How are they getting away with that? Isn't that insane that we're living in a world where somebody imagine that, imagine putting yourself in Trump's shoes. Somebody tries to kill you. They shoot at you once, they hit you, not fatally, thankfully. They shoot at you again, they miss, and they say, "Oh, it's your fault." Isn't that insane? Bro, this is wild. Then we have Lester Holt here. We're just going to go through some of the left-wing reactions real quick. Again, saying it's Trump's fault.
Today's apparent assassination attempt comes amid increasingly fierce rhetoric on the campaign trail itself. Mr. Trump, his running mate J.D. Vance continue to make baseless claims about Haitian immigrants in Ohio. Today's apparent assassination.
Fuck this piece of shit, retarded, big-ass forehead-looking dude. Look how fast he skipped over that. Yeah, assassination attempt, but they were talking about cats being eaten. Which, by the way, whether they're eating cats and dogs is irrelevant. I wish we kind of didn't get hung up on that point. They're illegals. They shouldn't be here. Get them the hell out. I like how that one article is like, oh, well, they're not eating cats. They're just eating like geese and seagulls and stuff. It's like, that's still fucked up. They should still not be here. There's still a bunch of dirty freaks coming from dirty countries, making our country dirtier and nastier. We do not want you here from Haiti and all these AIDS-filled countries poisoning the blood of America, because you are. Illegals absolutely poison the blood of Americans. That's not illegal immigrants. Legal immigrants are good people. They love this country. They are welcomed here with open arms. Not these dirty Haitians eating dogs, which there's plenty of evidence, by the way. I had to mute some people on my X account because there's too much. Now, after this is what I wanted to play real quick. After them complaining for the first assassination attempt, saying the roofs were slanted roofs, right? Now it's shrubbery that is the problem here.
Yes, ma'am. WPF 25, I was wondering how this was able to happen, and for future reference, is there any security in the golf course?
I didn't hear that. Say that one more time and talk up a little bit.
So how
Old
this
ass
was able to
fart.
happen, and for future reference, is there any security in the golf course?
Well, you got to understand the golf course is surrounded by shrubbery. So when somebody gets into the shrubbery, they're pretty much out of sight. All right. And at this level that he is at right now, he's not the sitting president. If he was, we would have had this entire golf course around it.
Oh, we would have tried a little
Because
harder.
he's not, the security is limited to the areas that the Secret Service deems possible. So I would imagine that the next time he comes to the golf course, there'll probably be a little more people around the perimeter. But the Secret Service did exactly what they should have done. They provided exactly what the protection should have been, and their agent did a fantastic job.
Really? That's a fantastic job? A former president, current frontrunner, almost getting shot for a second time is a fantastic job. Oh, he's not the sitting president, so we didn't give him as much protection. What? I thought I had a second.
Yes, ma'am.
I thought I had a second video of him. Did I not save it? Maybe I didn't, but they're scrubbing their... Oh, this might be the other video. It's kind of short, though.
Now, in the bushes where this guy was is a AK-47 style rifle with a scope, 2 backpacks which were hung on the fence that had ceramic tile in them, and a GoPro, which he was going to take pictures of. So those are being processed right now. Now, in the bushes where this guy was.
This guy looks like an idiot. I don't like him. Big ass ears. It's crazy. I'm trying to process everything right now. I was with my family all day. I didn't get to really digest everything that's going on in the media right now. So it's kind of this is just kind of me like reacting to things, which is kind of what the Dark MAGA podcast is. Me reacting to things, studying things, seeing it, reacting to it live as we're scrolling through the news right now. A little bit of a different podcast, little different vibe. Blackwater CEO, ex-Navy SEAL Eric Prince is calling on Governor Ron DeSantis and other local authorities to take over the investigation. This was him on what is he on? Benny Johnson's show. I'm not a big fan of Benny Johnson at all. Former BuzzFeed employee who was fired for plagiarism, actually, but we'll watch it. We'll go through the clip.
You say that the Palm Beach Authority should not cede all power to the feds here. And
No way.
Can you please expound on that? Because I have a feeling that that's going to be a large takeaway line here.
And even the governor of Florida should exert co-equal control on this. This happened in Florida's territory. The state governor has a direct interest in making sure this doesn't happen again in his state. Clearly, the federal government is incapable of doing these investigations if they're too political or too fraught with bias. So again, let the state government flex up, back the local government, and say, enough. We want co-equal information on everything here. And I would not even turn that guy over to the feds until he has been thoroughly investigated, interrogated by the state and local authorities.
We've covered this extensively and had on members of the task force to investigate the Butler shooting. And they've come on this program, sir, and raged that all of the evidence was scrubbed, that the body was cremated, and that effectively they've been handed an empty bag by the FBI.
Yep. And exactly. And there's nothing that says the state government has to turn over any of this stuff to the feds. They can take a copy of everything that's on his phone, the registration of the vehicle, whatever DNA is in that vehicle, whatever DNA they might find on the shooter's rifle, all those things, a fully co-equal, fully transparent investigation run by the state of Florida.
Yeah, I mean, they probably should do their own investigation. I mean, the FBI says they're on it. They are on it, guys. How come whenever there's like a certain, shooting or something like that, we get all the information we could ever want from the FBI, and now we have 2 presidential assassination attempts, and we don't even know anything about the first one. We still really don't know anything. How do we not? It's also wild to me that Thomas Crooks, the first shooter, and this one, both assassins are both in commercials. Thomas Crooks being in the BlackRock commercial. This one was... do I have it here? Maybe. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, that's it. They took down his X account, so some of these posts are missing. He is in this commercial for the Azovs, however you say it, Ukrainian battalion, which are a bunch of Nazis, actual Nazis.
Post of the action is to appeal to what leaders?
There he is.
Organization. Post of the action is to appeal to what leaders?
That's him right there. That is him right there. I feel you, Kins fan. Why do they always look like that? Yeah, his account is nuked. They nuked his account. See if I can bring this one up. Oh, here's an extended clip of that Lester Hole thing. This dude's such a gay faggot. How do I bring this video up? Not this one. No, there we go. This one. Here we go. Turn down his pants.
Today's apparent assassination attempt comes amid increasingly fierce rhetoric on the campaign trail itself. Mr. Trump, his running mate J.D. Vance continue to make baseless claims about Haitian immigrants in Ohio. This weekend, there were new bomb threats in that town. Our Maggie Vespa is in Columbus, Ohio, with more.
Lester, simply put, Springfield, Ohio has been inundated by threats over the last several days, closing government buildings, schools, hospitals. Today, effectively closing a local university campus after administrators said someone threatened a mass shooting targeting Haitians. This in light of, officials say, a false online conspiracy theory alleging Haitian immigrants in that city are eating people's pets.
Today's apparent assassination attempt comes amid increasingly...
It is just let's watch this one more time because I want you guys to see how quickly they go from somebody tried to motherfucking kill the president twice within, what are we at? Is it no? It's still September. Losing track of the month. Within 2 months, they tried to kill the same candidate. Every single time, everyone's like, "Oh, he's a registered this. He's a It's irrelevant. Both shooters felt it was justified to kill Trump. They felt like what they were doing was right. What they were doing was just. And how did they come to that conclusion? Who put that into their head? Why did they think that was just? Why did they think that was the right thing to do? It was because of the fake news media. Somebody put it into their head that they would be justified doing this. Oh, MAGA, it's one of your own. Yeah, because we Trump supporters love to shoot at Trump. That's how we express our love. I love Trump so much. Let me get out my gun and just kind of bang towards him. Idiot.
Today's apparent assassination.
Just the reason I'm playing it again is because just watch how quickly they pivot. Oh, apparent assassination. Someone, I guess, tried to kill Trump. I don't know. But anyways, about these pets, man, they're eating the dogs. Ugh.
An attempt comes amid increasingly fierce rhetoric on the campaign trail itself. Mr. Trump, his running mate J.D. Vance continue to make baseless claims about Haitian immigrants in Ohio. This weekend, there were new bomb threats in that town. Our Maggie Vespa is in Columbus, Ohio, with more.
Lester, simply put, Springfield, Ohio has been inundated by threats over the last several days, closing government buildings, schools, hospitals. Today, effectively closing a local university campus after administrators said someone threatened a mass shooting targeting Haitians. This in light of, officials say, a false online conspiracy theory alleging Haitian immigrants in that city are eating people's pets.
Today's
oh, they're not eating the pets, man. They're just eating geese and seagulls, man. It's like either way. I don't give a shit what they're eating. They're illegals. Get them the hell out. I'm like, I wish some people on our side didn't get so hung up on it. I'm like, I don't care if they're eating dogs or if they're, having a succulent Chinese meal. I don't give a shit. They're not supposed to be in here. Get them the fuck out of our country. They are not here illegally. And they're dirty. It was like Babylon Bee put out an article saying, Babylon Bee satire. And they're like, oh, Dems want you to let you know that they're not eating their pets. They're just killing and raping the women and children. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's actually a funny article. It's funny because it's like, even if you want to dispute the pets thing, they're still raping and murdering a lot of people. They're still bad people. Yeah, he's yeah, you're right about the Kings. He's well, his son just came out. His son did an interview and said, "My dad, who's the shooter, hates Trump just as much as I do. Can't stand Trump." They're trying to use like he allegedly voted for Trump in 2016. But I'm like, well, even his own son just admitted that he hates him, can't stand him. He donated to left-wing causes, left-wing politicians, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, some other left-wing donors. We'll go through all those stats. We have the receipts. But guys, if you guys are familiar with my streams, you know we always halfway through, because we're about halfway through right now. It's not going to be a long stream tonight. Halfway through, we switch over to Rumble only. I'll see if I can get that. I should have my link. I apologize. There we go. Got that there. What can I? There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to bring that up. So can I click on it? I'll pin it there on YouTube. And we have that here. I'll post the link here on Twitch. There we go. All right, so there's the Rumble link for everybody down below. We are going to switch over to Rumble only at Patriotic _Cav on all social media. X, Truth, Getter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you can possibly think of at Patriotic _Cav. It's linked in the description below or my pinned post on X. You can check that out there. Like, subscribe, share this video around if you can. Again, smash that like button, smash that follow button. You don't have to do it. That's your right. But I do appreciate it. It goes a long way to smash that follow button. If you're listening on Rumble, they hit that like button. We're going to head over to Rumble only right now. What did I just click on? I thought I clicked end stream for a second. I'm like, did I just screw that up? No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, appreciate everybody watching on all the other platforms, YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Again, at Patriotic _Cav on all social media platforms. Let's head over to Rumble right now. And I'll see you guys over there.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Whose stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watch, words of gallantly stream. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, guys, we are here. We are here. So after coming through the debate a second time, it is overwhelmingly clear that Trump won. He won on substance alone because he was talking about the issues that actually matter to everyday Americans, trying his best to steer the conversation back to the border crisis, to grocery bills being higher than ever before, gas prices higher than ever before, the fact that you will be working 2-3 jobs 7 days a week and still can't afford a house in this country. Things that actually matter to the voters, and we've played videos on my channel. You go watch them of undecided voters leaning towards Trump after last night's debate, because Trump again was talking about the issues that matter, and they were bringing up things that happened 30-40 years ago that were complete hearsay. Hey Trump, what do you think about the 2020 election? Hey Trump, what do you think about Kamala's race? Do you think she's black or not? It was like all this stuff where I'm just like, what are we even talking about here? Who gives a freaking shit? Who cares what Trump said 30-40 years ago? We have problems right now. We're about to get into World War III. I mean, the crap's hit the fan. And that's what they wanted to talk about? None of the questions had any substance to them. It mattered. Like, hey, Trump, you said this. Is this rumor true? Hearsay. All this crap are just outright lies that were debunked 500 million times. But, yeah, if you go back, there's some people just losing their shit on X. Chill out. Go back, watch it. Listen to what they actually say. Kamala Harris said nothing on substance. She had more word salads than she ever had before in her life. Trump was like, look, you could talk about things I said 30-40 years ago, but I'm talking about the high grocery prices. I'm talking about the border crisis. People are hurting in this country, and that's what we should be addressing. His closing statement was arguably one of the best closing statements he's ever had. It was phenomenal. Trump won the debate. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below.
They burning the country down with their progressiveness. It started with changing what gender is, then graduated to you're racist if you think that your life matters and your skin don't have melanin. They don't want peace, they want skeletons. They want men to pretend that they're feminine. They don't want an election, they got so offended by freedom that they just try killing the president. I used to think that the woke were misguided, but now I can see that they're evil. Twitter is angry that Trump isn't dead. You know who got shot? Innocent people. Thought y'all were tolerant, thought we were equals. I thought you valued how everyone feels. Then why are y'all celebrating an attempted assassination like you're part of Antifa? Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed. Told us trust the science, but it never made sense to me. Why would we put all our trust in the enemy? Millions of people are hooked on amphetamines. They're making billions on untested remedies. Borders are open to people with felonies. Biden can't stop them, he don't have the energy. Y'all want to kill the man trying to fight for a better tomorrow by making him Kennedy? I tried to give y'all a chance, like maybe the left isn't nuts. I was wrong, cause y'all are exactly as crazy as every conservative person I know said you were all along. Wanna protest? Go hard. Wanna burn flags? Go off. But y'all are so triggered that you're pulling triggers at presidents. Y'all the terrorists when you're armed. Thank God the left can't aim. Thank God the right don't riot. Welcome to the home of the brave. Freedom ain't afraid of violence. You wish you was dying? Bitch, you missed. Thank God the left can't aim. Why can't we just shoot straight? Y'all are going insane. Bitch, you missed. There's no one else you can blame. Tried to lock him up in a cage. Now you trying to kill what you hate. Bitch, you missed.
If I give you one message to hold in your hearts today, it's this: never, ever give up. There'll be times in your life you'll want to quit, you'll want to go home. The more people tell you it's not possible, that it can't be done, the more you should be absolutely determined to prove them wrong. Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider. Embrace that label. Being an outsider is fine. Embrace the label. Because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. You must keep pushing forward.